Okay, I'm always willing to try something new. So what I'm going to try to do today is to upgrade my Firefox browser, which is, as you can see, I hope on the screen, maybe not readable, version 2.0014. So I know that Firefox version 3 is available, and I'm going to try to find it and download it and install it, replacing my version 2. First I go to a website called download.com. If you're not familiar with it, it's a good place for downloading lots of free software. And I key in Firefox in the search bar and click on Go. And the results, sometimes this is a little tricky. There are sponsored links up on the top of the list of results, and then just down below that they don't say unsponsored, but they don't say sponsored. This says sponsored, this says sponsored. Those are commercials for software. You don't want those. Here we are, Mozilla Firefox 3, 14 million downloads, no surprise there. It's very popular, and you can see the editor's rating is 5 stars and the user's rating is 4.5 stars. So I click on download now. It says thank you for downloading, and then I am given the option, since I'm using Firefox already, to save it, and I will save it, and it will automatically get saved to my desktop. It's 7.1 megabytes, as maybe you can see. Probably not. I'm in Maine as I do this, and I am on Time Warner Cable, high-speed internet. Not doing all that great, but not too bad either. 7.1 megabytes. We're at 6 megabytes right now. And there we go. And as soon as it's completely downloaded, I saved it on my desktop. I'm going to close my download window. I'll close Firefox, and then here it is, Firefox Setup version 3. I'll double click on that, and this is rather fast. It's kind of impressive, actually. So I'm going from Firefox version 2 to Firefox version 3. Even if you don't have Firefox version 2 installed, you would still follow this same procedure, starting out, of course, with your browser, probably Internet Explorer. I click Next. I accept the license agreement. I click Next. Standard installation, which is already selected. Click Next. It says checking the existing installation. It will install it in C program files, Mozilla Firefox. That's fine. A little housekeeping. Installing Firefox. Installing language files. A little housekeeping. And it's finished. And the last screen says finish, and it also has Launch Firefox Now checked. So I'll do that. And it will start Firefox version 3 for me. It's a very fast download and install, as you can see, and they will import all of the bookmarks I had, the favorites if you will, from my version 2, and they come up with a screen, welcome to Firefox 3. I don't need to read that. I don't want to bother at this point in time. I go back to my normal standard default home page, and so on. Now, differences that I notice as a Firefox version 2 user, I see something called Most Visited here, which if I click on it will show me the sites, the websites that I have most frequently visited. If you want to see that, that's fine. That's an extra bell and whistle I can do without. I right click on it and say delete, and it's gone. And up here I have those websites that I frequent and I have placed here myself in Firefox version 2. Other than that, it looks pretty standard to me, like Firefox version 2. A new icon up here for the bookmarks and to display them. I just click on that, and here they all are, all of my favorites or bookmarks from version 2. So everything looks good, and I would say that's a pretty transparent installation. Version 2 to version 3, very little difference. Now, Firefox version 3 is loaded with a lot of extras, but I'm not going to bother with those now. I like to just get my basic job done and have low overhead. So that's it. Firefox version 3, pretty easy to download and install. By the way, if you haven't visited my blog lately, I encourage you to do so. brpcdoc.com/blog. And that's it. Firefox version 3. Thank you.